The next topic is related to twins, and two embryos develop simultaneously in the same uterus, and thus two offsprings are delivered simultaneously. So in this case, we find that two embryos are developing simultaneously, and that results in the formation of two offsprings. They may be two girls, two boys, or one boy and one girl. So such offsprings are called as twins. They are of two main types, that is monozygotic twins and dizygotic twins. The first type of twins that we are studying is the monozygotic twins. The word itself tells us that these twins will be formed from a single zygote. We know how a zygote is formed, that is, after fertilization of male and female gamete, we get a diploid zygote. But if two individuals are getting developed from a single zygote, it is called as monozygotic twins. So monozygotic twins are formed from a single embryo. During early period of embryonic development, within 8 days of zygote formation, cells of that embryo divide into two groups. That is, once the fertilization occurs and the zygote is formed, it undergoes repeated mitotic divisions. Now within 8 days of these division, the group of cells get divided into two parts. So the cells are going to form two groups, and from those two groups of cells, two embryos are going to develop. Those two groups develop as two separate embryos, and thus monozygotic twins are formed. So the division is going to take place within 8 days, and we are going to get two groups of cells, and these two groups of cells will develop as two different embryos, and hence two individuals or monozygotic twins will be formed. Now these twins will be genetically exactly similar to each other. They will be similar in their appearance, and their gender is also same, that is either both boys or girls. Now the reason being that they have been formed from a single zygote, that is the zygote has been formed due to the fusion of a single male and female gamete, and hence you will find that the two individuals, which can be either two boys or two girls, they will be genetically identical, and they will be very similar in their appearance. So those which are exactly similar to each other in appearance are monozygotic twins. Then here we have even Siamese twins or conjoined twins. So in case of monozygotic twins, if the embryonic cells are divided into two groups 8 days after the zygote formation, there is a high possibility of the formation of conjoined twins. That is, they are also called as Siamese twins. So here we have seen that the division of the cells takes place within 8 days of zygote formation, and the monozygotic twins are formed. But same thing if the division of the cells take place after 8 days. In that case, it results in the formation of conjoined twins. So in conjoined twins or Siamese twins, we find that the twins are going to be born with some parts of their body that are joined to each other, and hence the name conjoined twins. Even some organs may be common in such twins. So this is what is called as Siamese twins or conjoined twins. The third type is dizygotic twins. Again, the name suggests here we will be having two zygotes, and they will be giving rise to two individuals or offsprings. Since two zygotes are formed, it is called as dizygotic twins. So occasionally two oocytes are released from the ovary of a woman, and both oocytes are fertilized by two separate sperms, and thus two zygotes are formed. So this is a rare possibility that now instead of one oocyte, two oocytes are released, two ovums or egg cells are released from the ovary, and these two oocytes are then fertilized by two different sperms. Two separate sperms are fertilizing those two oocytes, and this results in formation of two zygotes because both the eggs are being fertilized separately, and hence two zygotes are formed. Two embryos are formed from those two zygotes, and both of those embryos are separately implanted in the uterus, and thus dizygotic twins are delivered after complete development. So since two eggs are fertilized by two different sperms, two zygotes are formed which will undergo repeated mitotic divisions, and two separate embryos will be implanted and in the uterus, and it will result in the formation of dizygotic twins. Now such twins will be genetically very different from each other, and their genders may be even different. This is because two eggs have been fertilized by two different sperms. So this introduces difference in genetics of the two individuals, as well as the gender will also be different. So this is what is referred to as dizygotic twins. So we have studied three types, that is monozygotic, dizygotic, and Siamese or conjoined twins. Coming to the last topic of the lesson, that is reproductive health. Health is a very wide concept. It not only means that the person should be physically strong, but even mentally and socially strong. So it's a holistic concept where the person needs to be physically, mentally, and socially strong, and then he can be considered to be as a healthy person. In our country, there is lack of awareness regarding reproductive health due to various reasons like social customs, traditions, illiteracy, shyness, etc. Reproductive health is another aspect of being healthy. Reproductive health is associated with the state of the organs of our reproductive system. The reproductive system plays a very vital role. It has got various important functions to perform. It releases various hormones, and it carries out processes that are essential for an organism. So it's very important that we maintain our reproductive health. But in a country like ours, there still seems to be lack of awareness regarding the reproductive health. There are a number of reasons for it. Social taboos or social customs, traditions, etc. are some reasons due to which the reproductive health of the people is neglected. One of the important things that is there for maintaining the reproductive health is to maintain the cleanliness of genitals. So one must maintain the hygiene, and the genitals must be clean every day. By following reproductive health, we can prevent various diseases which are sexually transmitted diseases, that is STDs. Here is a list of some STDs. You are only supposed to read this, as this portion has been excluded from your evaluation. So by gaining awareness regarding reproductive health and maintaining good reproductive health, we can save ourselves from various diseases. So with this, we come to the end of the lesson, and in the next class we will be discussing the question and answers. Thank you.